right? I thought I heard you say that Laius was killed on a place where 3 highways meet.
Yes, that's what the story was, and still is.
Where is the place where this thing happened?
The country is called Foci. 2 roads, one from Delphi and one from Zaida, come together to form one.
Where did it happen? How long ago?
We heard the news here in Thebes just before you appeared and became king.
Oh God. What have you planned to do to me?
What is it, Oedipus, that haunts your spirit so?
No questions, not yet. Laius, tell me what he looked like. How old was he?
He was a big man. His hair was just about to turn white, and he had more or less the same build as you.
Oh God, I think I have just called down on myself a dreadful curse, not knowing what I did.
What do you mean? To look at you makes me shudder, my lord.
I am dreadfully afraid that the blind prophet can see. But tell me one more thing that will throw light on this.
I am afraid, but ask your question, and I will answer if I can.
Was Laius poorly attended, or did he have a big bodyguard like a king?
There were 5 men at his party. One was an herald, and there was one wagon. Laius was riding in it.
Oh. Louder. It's all clear as daylight now. Who was it told you all this at the time? Louder.
A slave from the royal household. He was the only one who came back.
Is he by any chance in the place now?
No, he is not. When he came back and saw you ruling the place in Laius, he seized my hand and begged me to send him to work in the country, in the pastures, to the flocks, as far away as I could, out of sight of Thebes. And I sent him. Though he was a slave, he deserved this favor from me, and much more.
Can I get him back here? Yes?
It can be done, but why are you intent to do this?
I'm afraid, Costa, that I said too much. That's why I want to see this man.
Well, he shall come. By ever right, it seems to me to know what it is that torments you.
So you shall, since I am so full of expectation, I shall hold nothing back from you.
On my way, I came to the place in which you say this King Laius met his death. I will tell you the truth, all of it. As I journeyed on, I came near to this triple crossroad, and there I was met by a herald and a man riding on a horse-drawn wagon, just as you described it. The driver and the old man himself tried to push me off the road. In anger, I struck the driver as he tried to crowd me off. When the old man saw me coming past the wheels, he aimed at me with a 2-pronged goad and hit me. I paid him back in full with interest. In no time at all, he was hit by the stick I held in my hand and rolled backwards from the center of the wagon. I killed the whole lot of them.
My lord, this makes us tremble, but do not despair. You have still to hear from the story from the eyewitness.
That's right. That's my hope, now such as it is, to wait for the shepherd.
Why all this urgency about his coming?
I'll tell you, if it turns out that he tells the same story as you, then I, at least, will be cleared of the responsibility.
What was so important in what you heard from me?
You said his story was that several robbers killed Laius. Well, if he speaks of the same number as you, then I am not the killer, for one could never be equal to many. But if he speaks of one man alone, then clearly the balance tips towards me as the killer.
You can be sure that his account was made public just as I told it to you. He cannot go back on it. The whole city heard it, not I alone. But my lord, even if he should depart from his former account in some particular, he would still never make the death of Laius what it was supposed to be. For Apollo said clearly that Laius was to be killed by my son. But the poor infant never killed Laius. It was met its own death first. So much for your prophecy. For all it can say, I would not, from now on, so much look to right or left.
Yes, I agree. But all the same, that shepherd sent someone to fetch him. Do it at once.
I shall send immediately. And now let us go in. I will not do anything except for what pleases you.